Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Ultra League Premier Cup, which is running alongside the Master League and Master League Classic this week. And this showcase is actually from when the Ultra League was originally here, so not a newer one, but it's still this season, still relevant. And we're taking a look at Karate Chop Machamp. So Karate Chop is a move that got buffed not too long ago, but for some reason it's not really used that much. We don't see it too often. So I'm really excited to see how this Machamp does without counter, but with Karate Chop. We also have Empoleon. Without its Community Day move, it does have Hydro Pump. And then we have Garchomp. Garchomp does have its Community Day move. So, yeah, let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary and see how it plays out. So we're going to see a shield from the Sceptile. Machamp will be able to go for this Crush Chop attack. And this Crush Chop is going to get the shield. Okay, picking up both shields from the opponent. Very nice. So we have to see what attack this Pokemon goes for. It's going to be Leaf Blade, of course. Makes sense. And can we see another Crush Chop? No, not quite. Will the Machamp decide to shield, though? No, they will not. They're just going to let it go. Give up Switch, and what do you bring in? Empoleon? Okay, so Empoleon's coming in. Empoleon can go for Drill Peck, but it really... I mean, it could take a Leaf Blade because it's neutral, but not sure if it really wants to. But yeah, that does a lot of damage, but that's fine. We're going to see a Drill Peck just to finish off the Sceptile. The Empoleon could have farmed down, but I think they would have had to shield the next Leaf Blade if they did that, because another one would have come out. And in comes Gardevoir Charm User. Definitely glad to see this now. Holy cow, okay. At least they brought in Gardevoir now instead of against Garchomp. We're going to see the Drill Peck. What is in the back if they're bringing that in now? I'm actually really curious what's in the back, guys. I guess we'll find out soon enough, because there it goes, and now in comes Dragonite. Okay, so Dragonite is in the back. Interesting that they didn't bring that in against Empoleon, but it's a good thing they did not. So we're going to see an Outrage right now, and that is going to KO Dragonite. So perhaps a little bit of a mistake by the opponent, but in the opponent's defense, they didn't know Garchomp was in the back, so I guess maybe it wasn't necessarily that big of a mistake, but that's totally fine either way. But nonetheless, great game, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at another one. I guess he's just setting his team right now, and then we'll be able to jump into the next set. So here we go, or the next game, I should say. Here we go. Yeah, Karate Chop. I've never actually tried Karate Chop myself on Machamp or any other Pokemon, so it's really exciting. We could also see that this trainer is currently ranked 20, so that's awesome. Hopefully they're higher now. Hopefully they got to Ace or Veteran or even higher than that. I don't know how they're doing right now. As I said, this shoutcast is from earlier in the season. Quite a bit earlier, actually, but that's totally fine, not a big deal. But now you have the Empoleon on against the Charizard, which is a really good matchup for the Empoleon. The only thing is Blast Burn still does a lot of damage to Empoleon, so you probably still want to shield that. And Empoleon does go ahead and farm down. In comes Glaceon. Glaceon going to be hit with a Drill Peck. They probably expect Hydro Cannon. I do recommend Hydro Cannon on Empoleon, but you know, maybe if you don't have it, you have to go with another move. So we're going to see another Drill Peck, and this is just going to chip away, but they actually decide to shield it. Okay, so picking up both shields, very nice. We're going to see an attack. I think Glaceon only has Ice attacks besides Last Resort, until Community Day at least. But yeah, it's Icy Wind, and in comes Muck. So we're going to see a switch into Garchomp. Earth Power will be enough to destroy that Muck, so that's going to be a good game. Very well played and able to win that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into the next game. Going to be this beautiful Machamp into Gardevoir. Definitely a bad matchup. I mean, it has Confusion, but that's still a bad matchup for the Machamp. Even if it had Charm Confusion, still bad matchup. But they're actually staying in and going for the Stone. Well, you know what? They really have to stay in for the most part because, okay, they go into Empoleon now. Empoleon is going to be hit with an attack. Because the thing is, if they went into Empoleon immediately, the Gardevoir could have switched out, and then you would have had Machamp and Garchomp up against Gardevoir. And that would not have been good, right? So you basically couldn't have went out. But now we see that Empoleon did go ahead and finish off the Gardevoir, and now it's up against Alolan Muck. Luckily, they didn't switch out, but at the end of the day, even if they did, that's Confusion, so it wouldn't hurt Garchomp as much. Plus, they were actually pretty low because they took the Stone Edge. So Dark Pulse coming in, and that's going to do quite a bit of damage. We're going to see a Farm Up. Going for the Drill Peck right now with the Empoleon. So this Drill Peck is going to not land because they do shield it, and they do switch into Gengar. Out comes Garchomp. So Garchomp, definitely pretty good. We'll have to see. I mean, Shadow Punch, not going to do much. It's going to be Sludge Bomb. That certainly wouldn't do much. If you have Shadow Punch is the way to go because Garchomp is resisting Sludge Bomb. I believe you generally, I believe you want to go for Shadow Punch, right? But either way, Garchomp is going to be able to, get hit with an attack. Let's see if it's enough to KO Garchomp. It might be in the Ultra League. No, actually not enough to KO. So Garchomp will get to both moves. They go for the Outrage. Earth Power is super effective, but it doesn't matter. They both KO anyway. So it doesn't matter. But great game. Well played. And we're about to move on to the next one. Yeah, thank you so much for submitting this. Sorry it's super late. I guess I never saw it when it was originally submitted, but that's fine. So Machamp into Roserade. Of course, these fighting attacks going to be resisted. We're going to see a Crush Shot right now. It is resisted. Okay, but hey, picking up the shield. So nice shield bait. Maybe expecting to get the shield. That's why they went for that. So we're going to see probably a Weather Ball. No, going to be a Grass Knot. Machamp is going to shield that up. We're going to see a switch into Empoleon. And okay, I mean, Empoleon doesn't really want to take Grass Knot or Weather Ball. It is going to be Grass Knot. That certainly does not want to take that. Holy cow, that did way more than I expected. But we're going to see a Drill Peck right now. And this Drill Peck is going to KO. Yep, there we go. So in comes their own Empoleon. Okay, so I wonder if we're going to see a Farm Down. Yeah, we're definitely going to see a Farm Down. They can't get off the Drill Peck, but still, Garchomp is coming in. Okay, trying to get to a move. We're going to see an attack come in. Garchomp going to go ahead and shield, likely a Hydro Cannon. It is going to be Hydro Cannon, okay. So Garchomp wants to get off this attack. They do get off Earth Power, over-farming quite a bit. This Earth Power will be enough to KO. Let's see if they decide to shield it, though. They do shield it, and we see a switch into Machamp. Machamp does go for the Crush Chop immediately. Just going for... does it actually KO? Oh, it does KO, okay. So, in comes Golem. Okay, talk about spicy. We're going to see the Crush Chop come in. And again, these might not be as competitive because it's a lower rank. But that's totally fine. It's not really a big deal. We love looking at ELO ranges. It's a different meta, whether you rank 20, Ace, Veteran, Expert, it's different meta. Of course, the higher up, the more XLs you'll see, but you might not really see them when you're lower ranked, and that's totally cool. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next game. So here we go. So it's going to be Machamp into Togekiss. Okay. Definitely not a good matchup, but again, you can't. This is a similar situation as Gardevoir. You can't switch out into Empoleon. So we're going to see a Stone Edge come in, and they're actually going to let it go. That's beautiful. Okay, so Togekiss does win that matchup, but hey, that's totally fine because you want to do that damage against the Togekiss, right? You do not want Garchomp up against it. We're going to see this Dragonite, and Dragonite is going to be taking neutral damage. So we're going to see this Drill Peck come in. There we go. It does get the shield, and they do go ahead and go for an attack. Empoleon is going to go ahead and shield. It's going to be Dragon Claw. And let's see. Because Garchomp is taking super effective damage from Dragon Breath as well. So I understand if you don't really want Garchomp up against Dragonite. We're going to see a Dragon Claw. And we're going to see a Drill Peck come in. And we'll see if they use their final shield. They do use the final shield. Okay, so switching into Garchomp now. So now Garchomp can safely go for an Outrage and KO it. They do go for an attack. Look how much damage Garchomp took. Wow, from Dragon Breath. Took so much damage. Going to be a Dragon Claw? Yep, makes sense. And we're going to see an Overfarm going for the Outrage. This is going to be enough to KO the Dragonites. So this Outrage is coming through, and it is definitely going to connect. And in comes Rhyperior. Okay, Rhyperior going to be hit with an Earth Power. So this Earth Power going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Probably not enough to KO. It almost is, but it's not quite enough to KO, but Garchomp does farm down, and we're going to see a victory over there, so very nice. Okay, great. So that is going to be a 5-0 set, you'll love to see it. And where does that land them? Okay, going to get into, okay, moving on up. Again, this is an older set, so they may have hit Ace by now, we don't know. So we're going to go ahead and move into another set. I believe we have 2 sets for you today with this team, so we'll see how the next one plays out. So here we go. So it is going to be Machamp into Swampert. Okay, so, alright, let's see how this plays out. I'm not really too sure. So Machamp going to be able to get to this Crush Chop, and this Crush Chop is going to connect. Very nice. So Swampert is going to go ahead and go for an attack. Machamp can take a Hydro Cannon. It will do a lot. It can't take 2 Hydro Cannons. So trying to get to another Crush Chop. No, able to get there before the Swampert gets the Hydro Cannon. Okay, I don't know if the Swampert's over farming, but either way, this Crush Chop will connect. And Machamp could shield and farm down, which is what they're going to do. So they're going to shield this and Karate Chop it down. And there we go. Yep, able to Karate Chop it down. Very nice. So in comes Roserade. Okay. So trying to get to Stone Edge. Oh, can't quite get it off. That's definitely unfortunate. But at least the Roserade is throwing its energy. But we're going to see a shield from the Machamp because Machamp wants to get off the Stone Edge. So this probably forces a shield, to be honest. Yeah, it does force a shield, and we're going to see a switch into Empoleon. Yeah, I mean, Empoleon has Drill Peck, so it does have an answer to Roserade. But again, it takes a lot of damage from Grass Knot, as we saw earlier in the video. So we're going to see a Drill Peck. I mean, the opponent could shield and possibly farm down. They do shield it. Are they going to farm down? I don't know if they can. They're going for it. Oh, barely able to farm down. Definitely unfortunate. I would say bringing Garchomp, try to catch with Machamp, but the switch time is not up. So not going to be able to do that. So Machamp is coming in. They do actually farm down Machamp. So Garchomp is coming in, and this Roserade is loaded, so it has quite a bit of energy. Definitely unfortunate. Going to be hit with multiple Grass Knots. That should be game. Yeah, that's going to be game. They would have gotten to another move. So good game. Unfortunately, was not able to win that one, but that's okay. You can't win every single game. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. See how the next game plays out. So here we go. Battle starting. Very nice. So it's going to be Machamp onto Swampert. Okay, another Swampert. They switched to Snorlax. Okay, perhaps a misclick because Machamp definitely is favorable in this matchup. The only thing is Karate Chop is not really doing as much as a counter would do. But still, I mean, these Crush Chops definitely going to be adding up. We already have 2.5 Crush Chops ready to go. So Snorlax could definitely take it, but it doesn't really appreciate them, so we're gonna see another one. Machamp should be able to win this matchup easily. So Crush Chop is coming out and trying to get to another one. Oh, the switch, able to catch it with Empoleon. So that was a great catch. So now Empoleon can take this Body Slam and farm down before a possible superpower comes out, I think. Can the Snorlax get to it? No, it cannot. So, yep, Empoleon able to farm down. That was a good catch. In comes Swampert. Oh, the Swampert has Water Gun. Holy cow, okay. Water Gun. Not bad. So we're going to see a Drill Peck come in from this Empoleon. So that's totally fine. And trying to get to another one. Oh, able to get to it. Okay. So this is going to KO unless if the Swampert decides to shield, which they might. They do decide to shield. Okay. And the Swampert will get to... I'm assuming this is Hydro Cannon, but I guess we'll see. Hydro Cannon might be enough. No, it's actually not enough. And the switch into Sylveon. Sylveon... Oh my gosh, that's not good. You need to land the Stone Edge, but Stone Edge doesn't KO. Okay, it does land the Stone Edge, but this is not going to KO. When I saw that Sylveon, I'm like, Empoleon's not around anymore. That is not good. Oh, that does so much, though. I think they could win this, because we're going to see the Garchomp does get to a move. They actually go for Outrage, which is double resisted, but it doesn't really matter anyway. It should KO regardless. It does. And in comes Swampert, and trying to get to another one. You're going to have to shield this, so I'm going to go ahead and shield, and Garchomp should be able to outpace the Swampert because that's a Water Gun Swampert, and it does. But that was a very close game. Holy cow, that was closer than I expected because of that Charm User. So definitely a lot closer than I expected, but hey, it's still a win. It's a great victory. Congratulations on that impressive win, especially since Sylveon, any Fairy type, I think usually you expect, I mean, I guess Sylveon's there as well, but any Charm User definitely tough. Empoleon we know can handle it, but when Empoleon's going, the Charm Users definitely do really well. So Machamp into Tangrowth, okay, very nice. So we're going to see Crush Chop come in right now. So this Crush Chop probably going to connect. Yeah, they're just going to let it go. We're going to see an attack. Power Whip is neutral. It does do a lot. We're going to see a shield from the Machamp. It is going to be Power Whip. Makes sense. And we're seeing some beautiful leg. So, unfortunately, Tangrowth does get to another attack. So, Machamp actually going to go ahead and shield this one up. So, going to be a Power Whip. So, using up both shields, which is definitely not great. But Machamp should be able to win Switch because of that. We do see an undercharge. Oh, Tangrowth actually shields. So, Tangrowth... I wonder if Tangrowth can win Switch if they double shield. Let's see. So Crush Chop, they are double shielded. Okay, at least getting both shields back. And no, Machamp still is going to be able to win Switch anyway. So that is amazing. So there we go. Tangrowth goes down. In comes Electivire. Is that a low sweep? I think so. But either way, Electivire is going for an attack. It is going to be enough to KO. Machamp, going to be a wild charge. Wow, they go straight wild charge. I thought it was going to be Ice Punch, but that's fine. In comes Garchomp. Garchomp does really well against Electivire. They switch into Pyroar. Talk about spicy. This Garchomp is charging up for days. Going to go ahead and go for this Earth Power. I wonder if that Electivire doesn't have Ice Punch. It probably doesn't. Oh, able to catch a move. Tell me this is Ice Punch. Oh no, it's Wild Charge, so that's totally fine because Garchomp is going to go ahead and go for the Outrage. It's going to KO the Electivire, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So great game. That was a good catch. Was it necessary? No, because that Garchomp double resist electric attacks. So, but they could have been afraid of Ice Punch. So I totally understand that catch. So that was a great game. Well played, and we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. And see how the next game plays out. So here we go. So it's going to be Machamp into Roserade. This is a Razor Leaf Roserade. This is actually really scary. Super scary. Machamp definitely has to pick up some shields here. So we're going to see an attack come in. This is going to be a Crush Chop. And we're going to see a switch. They both switch at the same time. It's going to be Gyarados into Empoleon. So we're going to see a Drill Peck come in. So this Drill Peck is going to connect. Yeah, it's going to connect. Okay. And trying to get to another one. The opponent is down a shield. You do have to keep that in mind. So they're going to go ahead and go for another, or not another attack. They're going to go for an Aqua Tail. So Empoleon not shielding that, very nice. Going to see a Drill Peck after the lag. Oh, actually Gyarados is getting off an attack. First, it's going to be another, no, it's going to be a Twister. Okay, but again, Empoleon is resisting that. And we're going to see a Drill Peck come into this Gyarados. Going to undercharge it as well. Still going to KO Gyarados though. And in comes Blaziken. Okay. Machamp is coming in, going for the Cross Chop, going for the damage. And we'll see if they decide to shield this. They do decide to shield it, and we see a switch into Garchomp. Okay, I mean, either of these attacks should KO. Earth Power being super effective, but Outrage should still KO. Blaze Kick. And going to see an Overfarm. Oh, maybe a little bit. Oh no, Garchomp still has a shield, so that Overfarm does make sense because Garchomp still has a shield. And we're going to see, a significant Overfarm. The only thing is, can the Garchomp make it to another attack before the Razor Leafs finish it off? I think so. No, it cannot. No, it cannot. Oh my gosh. And that is going to be a good game. That Roserade with Razor Leaf. I knew that was going to be a problem when I saw Razor Leaf, but it is what it is. Good game. We're going to go ahead and move into the next one. This might be the final battle. There might be two more. We'll see. Machamp into Machamp. Okay. So the opposing Machamp does have counter. So this Machamp has Karate Chop. So we're going to go ahead and see the shield from Cross Chop. And Machamp is going to go ahead and go for Cross Chop right now. So this is going to not connect. Okay, the opposing Machamp wants to win. They do pull a switch into Swampert, but I don't mind this Cross Chop going into Swampert, to be honest. Yep, there we go. And Empoleon is coming in, trying to get to a Drill Peck, and they do go ahead and go for an attack. I wasn't counting. I don't know. Maybe this could be Earthquake. No, it's going to be a bait. It's going to be Hydro Cannon. So nice bait by the opponent, and we're going to see a Hydro Cannon come in. Not a Hydro Cannon, a Drill Peck, excuse me. So there we go. And trying to get to... Actually, if this is Earthquake, it KOs. And if they have Earthquake, they probably go for it. Yeah, they go for Earthquake. So nice play by the opponent to bait and then go for Earthquake. So can you Karate Chop down? Oh, they switch into their own Machamp to throw an attack. This is going to KO. This is going to be a Cross Chop. Actually, is it going to KO? It is not, but they do pull a switch into Garchomp. And Garchomp does want to get to an attack. Not going to be able to. We're going to see an attack come in from the Machamp. It's going to be a Cross Chop. Makes sense. And we're going to see an Earth Power. This is going to be enough to KO. This should be enough to KO. It will be. It will be. So Earth Power is going to KO. Yeah, definitely enough. And then in comes Swampert. Swampert does get to a Hydro Cannon. Definitely unfortunate. So this Hydro Cannon definitely going to KO, of course. And that will be it for this one, guys. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.